Good morning. On behalf of the United States Department of Commerce, welcome to SelectUSA Summit. We are very excited to have you here and to celebrate this year's theme, Invest Here, Grow Here, and Succeed Here. This is the 5th summit of its kind, and participants in the 4 preceding summits announced nearly $93 billion of greenfield FDI in the United States, supporting more than 140,000 jobs. We look forward to increasing that number due to the connections and contacts that you will make over the next couple of days. At the Department of Commerce, our mission is to create conditions for economic growth and opportunity. Across our 13 bureaus and over 47,000 employees, we are engaged in that work of advancing that core mission. We are fortunate to have a leader that truly understands the mission of economic growth and opportunity and embodies investment, growth, and success his entire life. It is my honor and privilege this morning to introduce you to this leader of the United States Secretary of Commerce, Wilbur Ross. Secretary Ross was sworn in by Vice President Mike Pence as the 39th Secretary of Commerce on February 28, 2017. In his role, he serves as the principal voice of business in the Trump administration. He ensures that U.S. entrepreneurs and businesses have the tools they need to create jobs and economic opportunity. The former chairman of W.L. Ross & Company, Secretary Ross has over 55 years of investment banking and private equity experience. He was named by Bloomberg Markets as one of the 50 most influential global finance people in global finance. Secretary Ross is the only individual elected to both the Private Equity Hall of Fame and the Turnaround Management Hall of Fame. We at the Department of Commerce are very fortunate to have a leader with the character, experience, and intellect as Secretary Ross. Thank you, Secretary Ross, for what you do for our department on behalf of the people of America every day. And we also very much appreciate you taking the time to kick off the 2018 SelectUSA Summit. So with that, will you please join me in welcoming the United States Secretary of Commerce, Wilbur Ross.
Thanks, Karen. Thank you, Karen, for that wonderful introduction, and good morning, everyone. Can I hear it a little louder? There we go. That's the SelectUSA spirit. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2018 SelectUSA Investment Summit. This is an exciting event for me, for the Department of Commerce, for the economic development officials here from 50 states and territories, and for our entire country. This is the second SelectUSA Summit that I have hosted, and this year we will have more than 3,000 delegates from 66 countries, including delegates from 15 countries that weren't here before. On behalf of President Trump and all Americans, welcome. Welcome to all of you. This year, we have scheduled 2,200 one-on-one meetings between state economic development officials and representatives from foreign countries and companies attending the summit. We have also helped the attending foreign delegations plan 21 trips visiting states and local communities as potential investment opportunities. And thank you to our dedicated foreign commercial service officers who have been so instrumental in introducing foreign companies to the United States and to all that the United States has to offer. We also have another new record, 14 American ambassadors to various countries and 18 chiefs of mission are here. Thank you for traveling with your delegations of foreign business partners from your overseas posts. To give you an indication of how important this event is to the U.S. government, there will be 5 cabinet secretaries in attendance and addressing this group over the next 2 days. Moreover, 10 state governors are with us this year. That's up from only 2 who attended last year's summit. In alphabetical order, the governors are Governor Bevin of Kentucky, Governor Bryant of Mississippi, Governor Fallin of Oklahoma, Governor Herbert of Utah, Governor Hickenlooper of Colorado, Governor Holcomb of Indiana, Governor Otter of Idaho, Governor Ricketts of Nebraska, Governor Rosello of Puerto Rico, and Governor Walker of Wisconsin. Let's have a good hand for the governors who are here. I thank you, governors, for making this summit a priority in your hectic schedules. This is the premier global event for foreign direct investment. We're here to help your companies grow and prosper in the most open and dynamic market in the world. The path that you are starting at the Investment Summit is one that will lead to success, not only in the United States, but the world over. As the saying goes, if you can be successful in the United States, you can be successful anywhere. This is the 5th SelectUSA Investment Summit. Since its inaugural year in 2013, more than $93 billion of foreign direct investment has been announced by past participants in this event. There are also some blockbuster investments from foreign companies that soon will be producing here and selling their output directly into American customers and into foreign export markets. Let me mention a few of them. Formosa Plastics Group of Taiwan is investing $9.4 billion in a massive chemical complex in St. James Parish, Louisiana. Over the next 10 years, building the new facility will generate 8,050 construction jobs and 1,200 permanent jobs. And get this, the average pay of those jobs will be $84,500, more than 60% higher than the median household income in St. James Parish. Representatives from Volvo Cars have been working with SelectUSA staff since 2014. They are now investing an additional $520 million in their production center in Berkeley County, South Carolina, for the company's new line of sedans and mid-sized crossovers. Volvo will hire more than 1,900 workers, and its investment is expected to create an additional 2,000 indirect jobs. Volvo's investment in South Carolina now totals more than $1 billion. Fiat, another car company, planning a $1 billion investment to move production of heavy-duty trucks from its plant in Mexico to a factory in Michigan. The company says the move was facilitated due to the tax reform bill that was signed into law by President Trump last December. Japan-based Teijin broke ground earlier this month on a $643 million carbon fiber production plant in Greenwood County, South Carolina. The company will hire 291 American workers, and company executives said that the state and local economic development officials welcomed them like they were, quote, family. Last year, Takegawa Corporation, a Japanese company, met with representatives from Kentucky's Economic Development Office attending SelectUSA Summit. Over the course of succeeding months, Takegawa executives met with state officials. In this past April, it broke ground in Bardstown, Kentucky, on a $46 million flexible packaging and high-performance film plant. That plant is being built on an 18-acre greenfield site and will employ 180 new workers. Swiss-based Lonza Biologics is expanding its operation in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. They're adding 1 million square feet, and they expect to create 1,000 new jobs. Some investments are not as big financially, but are equally as important. Last year, at the SelectUSA Summit, I participated in a new business announcement with the French software and hardware company Klaxoon. At the time, the company announced just a $5 million investment in the United States. But this month, Klaxoon secured $50 million in new venture capital funding. So they are off to the races, and the list goes on. In fact, this summit will have more new business investment announcements than any of the prior summits. This afternoon, we'll be announcing 2 new foreign investments in Ohio, plus new production projects in Idaho and Virginia. Investments in the projects being announced during the summit total more than $600 million, and it demonstrates why this conference exists: to boost the growth and prospects of all businesses that invest in the United States. There really is no better place in the world to invest. A.T. Kearney consulting firm ranked the United States as the best destination country for foreign investment for the 6th consecutive year. And there are good reasons why. The United States has the world's 3rd largest population, with 325 million savvy consumers. We maintain a strong adherence to the rule of law and the protection of your intellectual property. That's your most valuable asset. We provide unique opportunities to tap into advanced research and the innovation and engineering capabilities that are plentiful throughout our country. We have adopted strong economic growth policies, including a new low corporate tax rate and drastic reductions in regulations. There's ready access to capital, inexpensive and plentiful energy, natural resources, and a skilled, energized, and optimistic workforce. And our states will work individually with you to make it easy for you to invest and earn profits. Having the world's most innovative, open system of capitalism, that's the reason why the United States continues to create entirely new industries that generate strong economic growth. with close to record levels of employment. Please use every networking opportunity throughout the summit, from coffee breaks to the time spent on the exhibition hall, to make as many connections as possible. You can also use our SelectUSA Summit app to choose meetings to attend and search for partners. We are doing everything in our power as a government to assure that your investment pays dividends long into the future. Thank you again for being here, and please enjoy the time you are able to spend in the United States. I hope this conference turns out to be eminently successful for you. Thank you. Good to see you.